Hello everyone, Tuesday, so tonight we're going to be doing some Sims, which we can finally get back to the random legacy with the Wilkes household. Now that I've sufficiently tested to make sure that the randomizer mod will at least semi work, which it might actually work better because the Wilkes family actually has friends outside of the household. So it should have a greater variety of events that it can randomly select. Which I've also got a special thing being potentially planned depending on what day it was when we last left off with the Wilkes family. And that's going to need a little bit of setup, so when the day that's set for arrives, I'm probably going to go on a little bit of a BRB to set that up. But first, we've got to see where we're at in terms of the in-game day. Because the special thing I have planned is going to be happening on Love Day. And if I recall correctly, last stream we left off like 2 days before. Which also depends on what time it is when we reach that particular in-game day, which I feel like we can usually get for up to a week in a stream. You might want to say. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the first stream with the Lane family, we went for like 3 to 6 days. Definitely at least 3, because that's how I determined the randomizer didn't seem to be working. Get the game booted up, which I fixed the music issue from last week, so we shouldn't have any issues with the game like playing music that could get me copyright claimed due to it being from the actual Sims 3 soundtrack. There we go. Ready and capturing. Which apparently, one of the reasons that there ended up being the original Sims 3 music playing last time is because the particular mod that I had installed to replace the map mode music only replaces the base game music. And so if it tries to play anything from an expansion, it'll just play it. And now we have just a mix of Sims 2 and Sims 1 music, because unfortunately since the uploads of the Tamagotchi Life soundtrack that I was using for the song request as those playlists have been taken down by Nintendo, I'm hesitant to use any Tamagotchi music. So I've had to swap out my special music replacements, and until I can at least find something else. But I mean, Sims 2 and Sims 1 and both have good music anyway. That so and both were composed in house, so they don't have to worry about copyright claims for them. So yeah, the entire reason the Sims 3 soundtrack gets copyright claimed is because it's copyright claimed by the people that made the music that EA licensed to put into their video game. Yeah, like I was very confused. It was when I went to when I saw a copyright claim for the first time. I mean, it didn't even list any titles I recognized, but that's because those were the titles that extreme music it uses. The we are 3 days away from Love Day, so it might, depending on how long those 3 days take, you might end up just having the special event I had planned be next week. Instead, like Katrina needs to go to work because unfortunately she decided to just cancel the interaction, and immediately after I loaded the game in. First I thought Quintin had turned invisible or something. But no, the only invisible sim we've got is Barbara. Because that's just a thing that happens with babies in my game for some reason. Have yet to figure out what's going on with that. Well, actually, should be able to maybe debug enabler. I believe there's an option. Yeah, fix invisible sims. See, that doesn't affect. It doesn't affect Barbara for some reason. So it must not be the same issue. I feel like if you can, I feel like it might be. See, here's Barbara. We were able to take her into the makeover void, and she appeared. Oh, there we go. Now the question is, will she be able to stay in a crib? Or will the issue that was happening with Courtney only last week also happen here? Okay, good. Barbara has no weird issues. Ultimately, we can kind of count it as just 2 days until Love Day, because as we're already mostly through this day as it is. So that's probably why I remembered it as being 2 days. Something seems wrong. I think University Life might not have loaded. Because those are trash cans and not hampers. So I've got to take a moment to just quit out of the game real quick and load it again. That explains why it said that some content couldn't be loaded. I mean, it says to get University. Oh, it's not University Life that added the laundry. It's actually Town Life stuff. I think. And I had that disabled. But to avoid it having to manually fix the laundromat and return all of our hampers, I'm having to just reload the game. And so I guess I'll have to fix Barbara again. But interesting to know that if I had just stuck with just the expansions, as when I first started this legacy, I might have been able to just go without having to even build the laundromat. Since it's only because of the rules of the legacy that I even have to worry about the laundry system. And if I didn't have anything enabled, well, that adds the laundry system, then I just would count as not having it. And so since the challenge only requires you to enable laundry if you have it, since it's only a feature in certain DLCs, and not the base game, I could have gotten away with not having to worry about the laundry system until that's until rolling a career from ambitions. It looks like it's just ambitions and town life stuff that adds laundry. Even though I'm pretty sure some of the lots in university have stuff for laundry, maybe it's just the particular hampers that we were using that came with town life stuff. And I just didn't notice up until now. I think it's just a matter of, I mean, town life stuff would include laundry if it includes hampers, so no, it'd be the both. Both include the laundry system. In which case we would just end up using a different set of hampers. I just gotta pop Barbara into the Silas Void real quick. And she should be fixed. We also need to fix her name. She should be Barbara Wilkes. I believe maybe she was added into this household at the tail end of our last stream of this, so I just hadn't gotten to it until now. Well, it seems I missed some Tamagotchi music in the radio folder. So hopefully now that gets hit with a copyright claim. To go through all the MP3s he's after the stream. Need to fix all that. Or you never know, maybe... Nope. Definitely not just simply that, like, some sort of cache of the file has been held over. Since I figured if that was the case, then switching the radio station would have fixed it. Yeah, but clearly not. Which I mostly only just removed tracks that were below the length that I figured a simple like loop for Tamagotchi life would have been. I think as far as this generation's primary goal, I might end up just going for the option and take like 20 different classes, because as much as I enjoyed playing University Life, going through going through three different degrees with this. He's and he's with the same sim. Him sounds like it could get pretty boring and repetitive. Gonna have to send somebody off to the laundromat soon. Looks like we've got at least one really full hamper. Definitely something to worry about, like, in the morning. Well, Quintin at least went, let's get some sleep right now. How much sleep he's going to get with the two cribs in his room, who knows? But you know, it's his inability to keep it in his pants that led to these children existing. And so he gets to be the one, and has to deal with them waking up crying in the middle of the night. Need to fix Katrina's hair real quick since it defaulted to this for some reason. I think maybe some of my stored content might not be installed or something. Actually, this is the hair she had before, or so. It must have just been because I had to reset my documents folder, or because of some like corrupted file or something, and making it impossible to get the game to start. Or Midnight Hollow is no longer properly installed. Stante Morgan is doing just like passed out on the sidewalk in front of her house. Kind of odd. Yep, and there we go. Quintin's sleep has been interrupted. Quintin, you need to feed the baby. I guess first you need to go take a dump, so then you need to feed the baby. Since, you know, otherwise you can't sleep. Although I suppose you can get started on making a proper nursery. Which, you know, we're gonna need a nursery size for 5 children. And eventually... Oh boy, Quintin's getting abducted by aliens in the midnight. So maybe baby number 3 will end up being an alien. You know, friends, the aliens are actually targeting someone they can affect. I mean, honestly, if Quintin gets alien pregnant, then I might not even need the special thing that I had planned for tonight, because, like, that was mostly because I mostly came up with the special thing I have planned for tonight because I felt I was kind of losing a little bit of interest in this family. But, like, if we're gonna have potentially an alien baby, then that's certainly gonna reawaken my interest in playing this household. Which, I mean, honestly, he just being away from this family, he kind of worked with that somewhat. Well, he's only got Quintin's only got the 2 love interests as right now, but uh, yeah, I'm making the most of the fact that the challenge specifies that he can't move any like the mother of his children, and until he'll like the youngest out of the eventually 5, he becomes a teen. So I figure I'd make some kind of flavor reason for why he's a single parent. Which, I mean, right now baby number 3 might not even be a result of his his ways. He's and you know, he just got abducted. It's it's like we'll have to see in the next 8 in-game hours whether or not we'll already have a third child on the way. Well, morning has arrived and Katrina's starting her day with the breakfast of champions. Quintin Quintin's sleep has been interrupted for the third time. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Clearly, I need to tune Moobot's understanding of excessive symbols a little bit. So, like, 7 periods is not excessive. It's nice to see the Erica Wolf is finding someone loyal after Quintin went and ruined her marriage. And it's probably get up a little bit early and grab something to eat. Yeah, so saying's important. And she ordered Ignesco, so yeah, really need to do something. Something if things like things had excessive symbols. No, because like Muba is supposed to just delete a messages that are like some like massive like ASCII thing. But it seems to be very sensitive. You have the symbols right now.
Zeep, Sasha my Wabla D. Parfu, Sabaga, Shatuzava.
Ya Blanc Mimsy Zianu, Yithaxaru, Fringo.
Sebi, Josepto, Mabazibi, Rabi, Mahepto, Woody Z.
Emble, Vasixel.
Soon we shall see if we have baby number 3 on the way, which actually I want to say got at least one or two thems out there. I mean, no, actually, I don't think anyone's currently pregnant with Quintin's child, so. Oh, because like, oh, and there we go. It's got the unexpected weight gain. Baby number 3 is gonna be an alien. So I guess this has just officially become The Sims 3 Random Legacy Mpreg Edition. But it would kind of not be. It would make the most sense flavor-wise to hold off often setting up a third crib until all the baby is born. Yeah, maybe we won't need the special thing I had planned for tonight. Which I mean, since we've only gotten into partway through the Tuesday before Love Day, hey, we might not even get to it tonight. Hey, since it's already almost midnight. So I guess we'll just barely get to Love Day if we average about an in-game day per hour. But I feel like they aren't that long as there's no significant pauses. that this is this is the second time I've had the the Moobot cause problems. I was in chat, everyone being basically said to be way too uptight over something. And because like before it or freaked out over like somebody posting like the same emote like 4 times in a row. So hey, it's good to see where the settings need to be refined.
Gore bobbin!
Think we can speed things up a little bit. Actually, let's focus on helping Aunt Christina get her toddler skills.
Oh, wib wab.
Yeah, I think
Abengana. Robbie dwee.
yeah, I'm gonna say the last that's the which is Quintin just like last. Oh yeah, I think Gladstone Farmer was the guy that been arguing with at Dahlia's party. So that's so it's very interesting that he would end up with Erica.
Oh, Barno. Double woo boo.
Right, so right now,
Oh,
let's,
daddy. Oh, Shasha.
right, Katrina needs to go to work, which means they'll be hiring a babysitter for like an hour.
Oh, Nububa.
Save real quick. Okay, since the game's prompting me to. And then we'll have to hire that babysitter for the short time when there's no adult Sims in the household. Call babysitter. Or since the kids can't be left alone. Quentin's gonna be back soon anyway. Apparently, Erica and Gladstone starting to get... Wait, hold on. Did Quintin also ruin Anna Love Ivy's marriage too? Because, like, I'm pretty sure she was married at the start of the game. Well, I want to say her husband was older than her, so he might have just died at some point. Quentin's just gonna go get some sleep. Now we're back to having not a lot going on. Mostly just waiting for things to happen. Right now that Quentin is up because his Barbara's crying. Because Barbara's lonely. He can play with her real quick and then get something to eat. Then Karina needs to sleep as soon as she gets home. So I think Quentin can take some time to work on potty training and Christina. Since due to his disrupted sleep the night before, leading to him finally being rested only just now. Oh, actually, no, he's back to needing some sleep. Which, you know, being effectively being like arguably infected with an alien parasite that just so happens to take a form similar to a human baby. Maybe it might just be that taking a bit out of him. Actually, definitely need to send somebody off to the laundromat. I think Christina can do that. Not Christina, Katrina. Christina's way. Katrina, she can just go to the laundromat in the morning. And while Quentin is at work. I reckon for now we can just fast forward through a little bit. Since, you know, once again, not much is happening. Quintin is about to be interrupted.
Oh, Zip. Oh, that's a massive. Oh, beach night, Nubu. Oh, Burani.
He's also gonna take a moment to put his other daughter in her crib. He also needs to change her diaper. Otherwise, she's likely
La
to
Puiba.
also start crying.
So, Nubu.
Oh, and she's hungry. He also needs to feed her before he can go get some sleep.
What? Oh, what a
Hey, there's no... Quintin deserves no pity. He brought this entirely on himself.
Eva, yeah. Fox nor bombsy do, dear, but.
Which, one of the things that work was making him feel the worst is just the unexpected weight gain.
Soapy,
Oh,
Like he's not even that tired.
Oh, Ebito. Nobugaba.
But the unexpected weight gain is gonna have like implications for his body image. Look at the description. Whoa, were Quentin's clothes always this tight? Is it time to hit the gym? Man, those extra few pounds really sneak up on you. Oh, and it's Barbara's birthday. At least she's not just gonna be just sort of laying there all the time anymore.
Oh, Biba.
I probably won't worry much about throwing a party because, like,
Radaluna.
other than and just like inviting her mother her here for this, I don't really see much point. Although we do need to check when our last party was. Because we need to make... Oh, well, if we have a birthday party for Christina, when she goes from toddler to child, well, then we can make sure to have a party of some kind this season, because we do need to make sure to have a party every week as per our miscellaneous fun parameter for this generation. But you know, holidays and babies should keep us from running out of having reasons to party nearly every single week. And I might just go ahead just to make sure that I'm selecting the right sim with this. And so I'm gonna click on the floor. Trigger age transition, Barbara Wilkes. Yep, age her up immediately to the next life stage.
Baba Scodita.
Since all the challenge cares is that we wait until her days until aging up hit 0. It doesn't care what particular hour they age up at. Did Barbara inherit like a highlight? It doesn't look like her mom even has any red in her hair. You know, let's go. Consort hair color, inherit, random. Still got red for some reason. Oh, since that generation gave her mostly her dad's hair color, it's clearly genetics from Analog. But like, why her hair genetics include random bits of red, who knows? Because she doesn't appear to have any red in her hair genetically, so
Oh, darn nerve.
Wakadoony her.
hey, now I've got
Phoebe Lalu.
a baby that inherited her hair from Quintin and a baby that inherited her hair from her mother, so you know, it's just different sets of parents than their half sisters. Now we need to collect all the laundry on the lot so that she can stop by the laundromat. See, Matthew is not playing Sims 3 music anymore, so potential copyright issues of that have been avoided. I've just got to remember where exactly the laundromat is. It's next to the theater. Yep. There's Moonlight Falls Laundry. These, and that's just... We also need to hurry up and get Christina some toddler skills since she's learned literally none of them. She's partway through potty training and that's it. But I mean, it's also kind of in character for or Quintin to be a horrible father, so because like I mean he never intended to have children. And all of these kids have happened entirely accidentally as far as the lore is concerned.
Yupi Hilpa. Balumi la Zeeks na? Zeeks? Satu.
Bonflake crumble. Harbu Vagina. Jelby Boza.
Sasabu. Ya Orbala
Are you really just gonna immediately be like that?
Zeno Dabba Jab. Yabno Plubo Bepso. Sevaluto.
Eldu. Ah, Gunadata. Kamag.
And that's a wish I don't think I've seen before. Brood for 3 hours. Yep, call babysitter because Quintin is off to work. Okay, the babysitter's gonna be there for possibly more than an hour.
Nah, Gerbibney Flitz. Biasa.
And at least we're going to have more use for a babysitter today than we usually do.
Umuk.
You know what? Katrina, while you're here, actually, seems like she'd be a little bit old for Katrina, so
Ricker Fizwitz.
we're just gonna wait for the laundry to get done. 30 minutes left, then we can send Katrina home. And baby number 3, the alien, will then is gonna be born in less than 24 hours. Right. Laundry is ready to be retrieved. And so we can and send Katrina back home. think when she gets home, she'll have to work on getting Christina some of her toddler skills, so that she might have a fighting chance of growing up well. He teach her niece how to walk. Actually, first you need to feed your other niece on the floor, and then teach Christina how to walk. Yeah, just gotta. Probably gonna double speed a little bit. Since right now we're mostly just waiting for Love Day and birth of Quintin's alien spawn. And for Christina to start learning some of these skills. Yes, finally, you have one of your coworkers just started a rumor that you don't believe in unicorns. Can accept the rumor, tell them it's no. I assume that's supposed to be tell them it's not true. Yeah. Okay, so let's start a rumor as well. One coworkers totally support you after hearing the rumor. And love Ivy, Abby Calm, and Philip Ham. I've decided to start a rumor to shift the tenseness around on the coffee machine. My victim is Abby Calm. Let's hope they don't find out it was me. Probably said they're gossiping about Quintin not believing in unicorns and not which I mean, when you're going into through your colleagues at Anna Love Ivy spread the rumor of Quintin not believing in unicorns despite being in a profession that actually in no way encourages a belief in the supernatural. Because, like, just get actually we need to fix Quintin's suit because he's in the wrong suit. Since the one he usually wears came with Here's came from the Sims 3 store. Like, I think it's... This is the one... Like, I think this is from Roaring Heights. And so it put him in a different stew and something in my documents folder messed up and I had to just look at the absolute unity. That is definitely a man that's in the third trimester pregnant. Yep.
Swigana Bimbala?
Hmm. Now that's odd. Yeah, I don't know why he's not censored for some reason, because like I don't have like Nero's decensor or enabled or anything, so better keep him out of frame until he puts some clothes on, just in case Twitch thinks I'm focusing too much on his nudity. Since, you know, that is a circumstance in which case, you know, in which you can end up getting banned from nudity in an otherwise allowed video game. But just think Quintin isn't something that I thought I would see today. Yeah, that's a good screenshot. Yeah, sure, I'll save this as P. Yeah, if he's gonna give birth by the end of tonight's stream, which, you know, he probably will, because it's not even 1 a.m. yet, and he's only got 15 hours to go. That's definitely gonna be the thumbnail. Well, something even better happens sometime tonight. But, you know, there's still another hour and a half during which things can change. Which I wonder, can you have multiples with an alien pregnancy? Like I know in The Sims 2, it's actually just treated as a pregnancy. but I don't know if it has all the full mechanics of pregnancy in The Sims 3, particularly since it was added in an expansion pack rather than being a feature of the base game.
Oh, the new boo. Poor Blue Nose.
We gotta look that up on my phone. Oh, well, this is going on.
Oh, poor the new boo.
So now my search history has a delightful phrase. Sims 3, can you get pregnant with multiple aliens? Right, so let's see. Yeah, no maternity leave, no maternity clothes, no restriction from activities that pregnant female Sims can do. And so, like if we had late night, Quintin could still get involved in like a bar brawl. No genetic information passed to the baby. Or no mention one way or another whether it's possible to have multiples. Also, which I mean, it doesn't look like it's necessarily treated as a pregnancy. Which I mean, at the end of the day, it's not. Like I mean, The Sims 2 has like a dedicated pregnancy morph for or for men getting pregnant from being abducted by aliens. But in The Sims 3, they just get fat. And is explicitly flavored as an unexpected weight gain. And like even now, Quentin clearly does not realize he's pregnant and is just trying to work off the fat. I like that he lost no muscle definition. And he just gained weight. Which I mean, this isn't natural weight gain. This is him being pregnant with an alien. And so you need to actually sleep, not just nap. Which soon after waking up, he'll probably be giving birth. So that means that even if this child doesn't end up being the heir, then originally it just rolled randomly, so technically the heir is supposed to be the next child after this one. But what I might do is like on like when like maybe like the stream before maybe like before each child the ages up to a young adult. I'll just have a simple poll of whether or not that child should be the heir, or if we should just move them out in like the next 24 hours. Since per the challenge, anyone who's not the heir has to move out, or from each generation has to move out to, within 24 hours. Oh! Okay, so apparently there's another baby. We've got Eileen Wolf. So, which actually, because it's with Erica Wolf, that's going to be Christina's full sister and Barbara's second half sister. Which also means that if we stick to the original plan of having baby number 4 be the heir, then the alien will be the heir. Alright, so see, adds them. Testful family. Eileen Wolf. And there we go. We've got Eileen in here. Interesting. How she already have Spring Fling movelet? Heck, how is she 2 days old already? Something is clearly wrong. This is the right baby, so just gonna first of all rename. She is Eileen Wilkes now. Now, just gonna go to advanced. That must be intermediate or something. At age absolute 0. Don't know how she aged up 2 days immediately after being born. But now, which also, if the alien ends up being the heir, that's going to add an interesting element to the next generation, because like you'll be playing as an alien, either angler or resort owner. Alright, Katrina needs to get some sleep. But we finally got Christina's up with at least one toddler skill. You see, Quintin is now the father of a new baby girl. Erica just gave birth to a baby girl named Eileen. She's excitable and athletic. So clearly she did not inherit the apparent like the dormant Wilkes genius gene. Meaning that Quintin seems to be a carrier but not expressor of. Right, so now we need crib number 3. In fact, we just about need a nursery at this point, since we're almost gonna have all 5 of the children, and we're required to have that's in slightly the wrong spot. That's Eileen's crib. And we're also gonna need a crib for the alien. Right, Quintin wants to see Christina age up well. So you can... Oh, it's already Love Day. You know, there's enough going on that I'm just not gonna worry about the thing that I originally had planned. Because this is... Because... Which, I mean... Like, originally it was themed around Love Day, but it doesn't even have to be on Love Day that I do this thing, so maybe I'll just have that be next stream. But at the same time, like, there's also so much, or I'll just, like, reuse the same idea at least later on if I need to just introduce something interesting happening. So there's already plenty enough of interest happening right now with the baby that I forgot was even conceived, and the alien baby. This making... Like, I'm gonna see about building on an entire, like, nursery onto this house. That was real quick. Like, this is on foundation. Yep. It needs to be big enough to house 5 kids. Or at least 4 for right now. Yeah, there we go. Move this in here. Move this window over here. And we'll just replace it with a door or something. Can't intersect other objects. Move that over there. course I... Now we can have the door nice and centered. Now we can reduce that way as well. I'll give it like a nice carpet. Not puzzle piece carpet. That should be a good fit. Give it some nice wallpaper. And then slap a roof on it. Which apparently part of the bathroom has also been without a roof this entire time. So that's interesting. Okay, let's maybe build half roof this way. So let me. You know, let's see what auto roof does with this mess. First I would want it to not be. I think the best way to go about it is probably just to extend this main gable roof that we have, like so. Since then, yeah, there we go. Now the entire nursery is covered. Alright, there we go. Oh, apparently we've had holiday lights up this entire time. And now maybe Quintin can get some sleep more reliably, since the babies will be off in this room instead. Instead of being in his room. And we also get some lights in here. And since, you know, currently night, so it's kind of dark. There's like one light over each crib. Which I guess we'll put a fifth crib in here somewhere, or when the time comes. But I mean, some of these babies not... At least one of these babies won't be in a crib by the time that happens. And since Christina's birthday is literally tomorrow. Yeah, I completely forgot. I think we could still do what I had originally planned, since we'll have time left in Love Day. Like, we'll have the entire afternoon. Noon, basically. But I might just leave that for next stream or something. That'll, that'll give me some time for any last minute adjustments I want to make as well. And also, I can make those a little less last minute, more just some final finishing touches. I think Christina's been up all night playing on her xylophone. No, not sleeping.
Oh, Dabito!
And needs to get something to eat. Pretty soon he's about to welcome baby number 4. Like, he's just gonna be like in the middle of making or eating breakfast, and then he'll just pop a baby out. Katrina, get up and help your brother with his children. Since all of them have problems. None right now, and Quintin is too busy needing food to deal with any of them.
Stamma fresh. With nor.
No, now isn't the time to contemplate the meaning of life. Now if you have another niece to feed. It's interesting that it's been all girls. Like, he's just got like the Henry VIII gene or something. Like, every human child, at least, has been a female, so who knows what the alien's gonna be like. After all, technically, it's not even gonna have his genetics, so Barbara was determined to be unrootable and was teleported out onto the porch recently.
Oh, dog rock. Oh, dinalani.
Quinn better finish up his pancakes quick. Not get interrupted.
Oh, hearty skirt, new boo. Oh, new boo ba.
Christina's hungry, but she's also asleep, so we'll worry about her if she gets to, like, the next level of hunger.
Jabba Nubu.
Right, Quintin is down to the last hour.
Glaba Sweeb. Jama Pizo.
I need to change Barbara's dirty diaper. Hopefully you won't get interrupted from that by your own contractions.
Atazabu. Zabu Siniwa.
So
Gortu Nuwangu.
just a few more minutes. And there we go. Time for birth.
Basanu. Pizo.
Yep. Raise the baby. And see? The one time it has the name as a child with none of his genetics, it thinks it's a boy. Every other time, like every time any of his genes are involved, it's always been a girl. Like his one son is none of his genetics whatsoever, and I'm gonna. This is also the first baby we've had where we've actually need to worry about how are we going to name the child. Which I've got. Which I usually use behindthename.com's random name generator. Everyone in this family has like fairly, I guess, English names. Right, so just to show. So let me switch over to this scene. Alright, so immediately generate Emery Rain, which is interesting since Rain is a last name that exists in this town. Yeah, sure, Emery Wilkes the alien. Right, gonna switch back to Sims 3 scene. You know, let's randomize traits a couple times. Excitable and clumsy, yeah. Slop and evil. Loves the cold and artistic. Sailor and good. Heavy sleeper and sailor. Light sleeper and evil. Friendly and virtuoso. Light sleeper and brave. Brave and heavy sleeper. Now, one more time. Sailor and insane. Let's go one last time. Sure, a virtuoso who loves the cold. We'll worry about further traits later. They've been immediately prompted to save, so Oh, gotta do that. For, before the game fully welcomes Emery Wilkes, the alien virtuoso who loves the cold, into the world.
Ah! Ah! Oh,
Yeah, this is a good shot.
oh no, boo! Oh.
There we go. That's certainly an alien. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because his mother is Goal Exapel. Yes, yeah, doesn't make any sense for him to have any part of his mother's name since Quintin doesn't even really know the mother.
Zal aber na woo, na wibs. Funibs dunor?
Barzo, Wanikosh,
Ebitork.
Katan,
Na.
Farble, Websy Novel,
Alright, technically,
He's a Vomajid.
Bepto Gonish.
technically, he, Emery, for some reason didn't get renamed. Don't know why. Hey, that didn't. Emery Wilkes. There we go.
Oh, der nerbe. Who's a new boo?
Don't know why it initially didn't count. Apparently, Quintin doesn't get Love Day off. Oh, you're just now registering that saying that your brother sleeps around? like you're helping raise his 3 illegitimate children. But it was somehow the alien that got you to register, hey, I think I think my brother's a little bit of a man whore. Yeah, I'd say we still have some time for what I had originally planned. And for tonight, since yeah, I'll save it for next stream. Especially since it might be hard to manage with all of these toddlers running around. Well, these 2 toddlers and these 2 babies. And maybe once some of them start to get a little more self-sufficient, then we can start focusing on other things a bit more. Let's see if we can at least get Christina 2 of her toddler skills. And the total is broken once again.
Zirkala. Bansa. Shibadu. Neb neb. Bansa. Ambu. Zirkala. Ambu Zirkala. Bija Bola. Bansa.
Jabba
And you know, like this way, this can just be like the Mpreg episode,
Neb neb.
rather than being like the Mpreg episode plus another thing. And after that storyline was already basically completed.
Balabas neb neb. Shiga Zirkala.
Jabba Sweeb. Jama Pijo.
Bansa. Bansa. Bija Bola. Gubasu neb neb. Oh. Nubu ah. Bredazine neb neb.
Wait, well, actually,
Zirkala.
we should just replace it with a better toilet. Since this one keeps breaking. There we go. Odor-free toilet. That should be at least a little bit sturdier. Rather than just a plain old Birkin John.
Bansa. Warbu Zirkala. Warbu Zirkala. Balabas neb neb. Ambu Zirkala. Bansa.
Beat
Bansa.
not you.
Bansa. Bija Volala. Shiga Zirkala.
Now we just have
Oh.
Quintin and focusing on younger children while Katrina helps Christina get up to speed on her toddler skills. What's the object? Oh, is it the lamp? How is it the lamp? You're gonna have to replace that with a bed soon, so
Oh, Weeba Nubu. Some do.
it's like Quentin, you resume Dina's speaking lessons. The television is broken. She's not even giving an option to replace it. It's just call a repair technician, repair, turn off. You might as well at least turn it off. No, not until we've got an opportunity to fix it. Do we have anyone with the handiest skill? Oh, Katrina's actually... He got 3 levels in it, so... She can take some time to fix the TV. I think... Which also... No, you know, if I stayed what I had originally planned for tonight till next stream, then that gives us a full 3 hours areas to focus on it as well. At least as much as possible when we've got all of these small children. Children running around. And I do not trust and the plan I had would leave Katrina kind of occupied, and I don't trust Quintin to take good care of all of these children completely on his own, with no help from Katrina and no intervention from me. So we don't need to risk any of these babies getting taken away by child services. Which, fun fact, I've only ever had pretty sure I've only ever had one like one visit from child services in the entire time I've been playing The Sims, and that was in The Sims 2 because I didn't realize that the game had specific rules against I guess it's not even so much that the game I didn't realize the game has specific rules against leaving children at home alone while the parents are at work. It's just that I didn't expect it to not just automatically prompt me to call a babysitter or something when I ended up in that situation. And so, like, I had a kid literally get taken away before the parents even got home because they arrived home from work, from school too early, basically. Oh, apparently, here's a fun thing. Apparently, Aileen is a werewolf. Which, I mean, yeah, her mother's a werewolf, so guess she just takes after her mom in that particular regard. It's interesting that it lists Emery first. I should have given Emery a name starting with D. Because then we would have a perfect. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be quite perfect to really have like proper alphabetical names. The names have had to have been given in a different order. You know, the A name would have to go to Christina instead of Eileen. Well, at least Christina's almost learned how to talk. Now, give Barbara a head start. Let's have Katrina teach her how to walk. No, oh, actually, how to talk works too. Either way, just get started on all those other skills. Well, it was a bit sooner than we did with Christina. Alright, Emery's got a dirty diaper. Or Barbara also has a dirty diaper. Like, literally the only baby that's clean is Eileen. Alright, Christina has learned to talk. So now she's only got one toddler skill to go. But I feel like we might not really get a chance to finish potty training her. Since she's gonna become since her birthday is tomorrow, and it's already 9:30. And you need to stop teaching her to talk. She's already learned everything she needs. And is hungry. And Barbara's tired, so Katrina can go put her in her crib and then go get some sleep herself. He didn't put the pancakes away, so they all started rotting. And Christina's tired, so put Barbara in that crib. Put Christina in that crib. Right, all the babies are are gonna be in cribs soon. Katrina's getting a phone call. Waylon Wolf wants to know if Katrina Wilkes would like to go on a date. No. Like you don't break a girl's heart or in her teens and then turn around and ask her out on a date out of the blue. Years later. And expect everything to just be fine. Emery is having a progressively worse time, so he's also asleep, so I'm gonna send Quintin to give him his bottle. Oh, maybe change his diaper as well. Then Quintin can go get some sleep. And this time his sleep won't get interrupted directly by babies. It'll just get interrupted by me telling him that he needs to go take care of his children. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? After all of that, the Sims 3 crashed. Well, guess we'll have to see. And the point at which I last saved, I'm pretty sure, was when Quintin was giving birth to Emery. So at least I don't have to build the entire nursery again. But I do have to, start the game name back up. At least not much time had passed, like just most of the rest of the day. But we do. Oh, actually, guess maybe I did save later because Emery's already in the family portrait. And I want to say I saved before giving him a name, but it might have been after, or so. We'll see when we get the game loaded in, I guess. Of course, it's gotta load in, then of course. At least, it hasn't been super long since I last saved.
Glued.
Yeah, this is where I last saved when Quintin was giving birth.
Oh. Oh. Lembu.
Oh, and interesting. I guess I did already name him or something. The intermediate, it's basic menu for renaming. Emery Wilkes, because for some reason it gave him his mother's last name. And buy another crib. Gotta move this light out of the way. I think right now Katrina might actually be in the way. Gotta make her move. This time the xylophone was actually in the way. And now I can't move the xylophone back because we've got Sims in the way. I'm just gonna put the xylophone there. And real quick save. And so I at least don't have to do that again if it decides to crash again sometime in the next half hour. Which, I mean, all it would take is for whatever circumstances cause it to crash to be replicated somehow. Whatever those circumstances happen to even be.
Oh, whip wap. Boo boo boo, new boo. I do new boo.
Now, we've got to
Oh, color new boo.
go through all the work of teaching Christina how to talk again.
The book now.
Yeah, I think it did prompt me to save after it prompted me for a name and traits for the names for Emery, so
Oh, the bro.
that explains why all of that was already set. Yeah, when we got loaded back in. Oh, and Eileen's now going to be invisible. Well, pop her into stylist mode. Fix that. Well, yeah. When we load this again next week, the same problem will happen. Only this time, it'll probably be affecting both Emery and Eileen. Isn't it kind of fitting that Eileen has a name that's spelled almost exactly like alien? At this, it's pretty much an anagram of alien. And she was born on the same day as an actual alien.
Dorka, Nang, Wibnabo, Yablonk, Sila, Grau, Fredage, Naka, Garobal, Gessi Juvaje, Vochi Da.
And just gotta do everything over. Including replacing the Bargain John. That also happened after previously my most recent save.
Daba Nubu. Oh, Zama Fazo. Oh, as a Nubu.
Quintin can work on teaching think we're seeing how to talk.
Nepsilam Mana.
Gabasu Nebneb, Bijafo Lala, Bansa, Nebneb.
Okay, at least the TV's working. And I'm pretty sure it was just never broken. No, can basically this divergent timeline. Or at the very least, it's not broken yet. There's still a possibility that it could break. Just not yet. Which at least after tomorrow's party, Christine will start going off to school every day. And will thus not be a concern for a good portion of every weekday. Hey, like, next stream we can pretty much just, like, focus on getting baby number 5, and then we can be done making more babies. Babies until the next generation when we only have to worry about one. Yeah, Lainey's getting lonely. He's have her go play with her. First I thought TV had broken this time around. But I guess not. So, like I thought I heard something breaking singer, but must have been something else. Well, since everything seems to be fine. And Lainey's also, hungry. Hey, at least we're getting back fairly close to where we were before the game crashed. I think we'll probably get through another day or two. Maybe we can leave off on Christina's birthday party. Or maybe like a few hours prior. Here, since the Okay, definitely heard the. Yeah, the TV is broken this time. So, you know, I definitely. That was only at that time.
Oh, good the day. Oh, Nuba Dark.
It should go prepare the TV.
Oh, Nuba Dark.
Definitely gonna.
Oh, Betsy Gerb.
Hmm.
Oh,
There's not really. It's not really a time that we can set when both. I guess we have to set the party for in the morning if we want both Quintin and Katrina to be present.
Bonza. Oh, Betsy Gerb. Bonza. Oh. Oh, Betsy Burb.
I guess we'll set up a party
Bonza. Oh,
for tomorrow morning. Which since this is a Sims 3, we can't set up a party more than a day in advance, I don't think. So
Oh, Betsy Gerb.
we've got to wait another 4 in-game hours
Oh, Ubi Gua.
in order to be able to
Burb.
actually set up the party. And we can schedule it for like 9 a.m. or something.
Oh, good today.
And like we'll actually have Sims to invite this time around. And since we can invite some of the neighborhood children.
Oh, Sexy Burb. Bonza. Oh, Nuba Dark. Quarbu Zerkala. Bonza.
Phoebe Lalu.
Oh, Ubi Gua.
Also, I might wait to worry about it until next stream. And just leave it off it sometimes night a little bit early. But how about you teach the niece that you currently have in your arms how to walk, so that she can get a head start on her toddler skills. Right, Cena's done learning how to talk, so just gonna save real quick to make sure that no crashes make it where I have to do that again.
Smart. Bumpcha.
And now the diaper needs to be changed.
Gibby.
which both of his babies also need to have their diapers changed. So you put Christine in a crib, then
Bazoo.
Jarbu.
change the dirty diapers of both of your other children.
Goggles.
Somehow, now Katrina and Barbara are getting in her way. Now you can go change these dirty diapers. Katrina's tired, so she can go sleep. And once Quintin finishes dealing with the dirty diaper situation, he needs to go eat, and then shower, and then probably sleep. Actually, he's not tired yet, so he can keep going a little while longer. And Barbara's tired. He also needs to put her in her crib. Then he can go eat and shower. And you know what? I'm gonna have him go ahead and schedule the party before he goes to sleep. Because before he can do any of that, he also needs to feed Emery. He can shower when he gets up.
Oh, that's a mazibi.
And once he's done eating, it should be the next day, so he can then schedule the party. Apparently Abby Khan was dying. So that's a thing. As is Doreen Caliente. You can tell by how she's passing on. She's passing out inheritances. Quintin's pancakes spoiled while he was eating them. Now, you need to throw party.
Jibladong.
Right, party guests. Let's see, do we have any children we can invite? Nope. Absolutely none. So I guess we're just inviting Erica Wolf. So that she can see her daughter age up to a child. Saying it for 9 a.m. them so that both Christina and both Katrina and Quintin can be present for it. I guess it could have said a little bit later, since Quintin doesn't need to leave for work until noon. So, like, any time in the morning could work. But then again, parties usually go for probably at least like 3 hours, so this way Quentin should be able to stay for most, if not all, of the party. And Quentin needs to tend to a couple of kids. Since Eileen and Christina are both hungry. Katrina is also hungry, but she's a young adult. She can take care of herself.
Oh, Plaza Masi Z. Oh, zub zub.
I think I managed to click on the wrong toddler. It might I might enable generations after at like the start of next stream. That way we can get some bunk beds. Which like the chances of generations and and being added in and due to a role very low because there's only one career, and that's the main some of the main like expansion specific features that you really use in this challenge specifically.
Oh, we're the new boo.
Like, you know, you've only just enabled island living because next generation is going to have a resort owner or as one of our specific careers.
Got a new boo.
Right now, Quentin's gonna get some sleep. Yeah, we might end up either saving the saving the party for tomorrow, not tomorrow, for next stream. And the game decided that Christine was unrootable and teleported her onto the porch. But you know, there's only like 9 minutes before or 2 a.m. EST. So even if we start the party early tonight, we won't be able to finish it until next week. Right, both of the babies are lonely since Katrina's already up. She can deal with them. And unless she starts getting too hungry, we can just have Christina eat some cake at her own birthday party. Since she'll actually be old enough to do that at this time. I think the xylophone might be bugged out or something.
Oh, Akata. Oh.
Zibzy wabba. A zibzy wabba noo boo. Oh, boo 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 boo
Yeah,
boo.
I just call it
Mwah.
tiny bit early tonight. And then next stream we can focus on this party. So thank you all for thank you to everybody that stopped by. Next M3 stream will be next Tuesday with starting with Christina's birthday party. And probably be around tomorrow, around this time as well. Possibly with CK3 since I didn't get to it yesterday. Or something else, as I've been looking at some other stuff that could be interesting to stream. Names, let's see who we can raid. We've got a couple other people. A couple people we can raid in some sort of categories. Let's give this person a raid real quick.